Hey, what's going on? Welcome back to the Fish Room Addict. Jonathan here, and just going to talk about a couple new tanks I've got. And if you're like me, you get a lot of your tanks free, or you get them really cheap on Facebook, or maybe some other for sale sites that you keep an eye on, Craigslist. There's a bunch of them, but you know, the hobby, to get in and to have a bunch of tanks, it's not cheap, so I try to catch any good deals I can. Recently I got a couple of these 20s here that I'm gonna actually start building out soon, and they're all great tanks. They both hold water. Everything came with them, and shout out to my buddy Pelphrey for giving me these. He if you're into saltwater, check his channel out over at Pelphrey. I'll put a link to it. If you want to watch that, that's a pretty cool channel to keep up with. So but anyway, I noticed, you know, whenever I got these, that there was some staining on the glass. I've already cleaned the glass, and what I use here, I use a product called World's Best Glass Cleaner. It contains no ammonia, so it's a safe product and works really good for me. I've never had an issue of using it on all my tanks so far, and I'll continue to use it. I know there's some people that don't believe in using anything, but anyway, I think it's a good cleaner and works real well for me. But usually, so on the stains here, that's usually like a calcium buildup or a mineral buildup from the waters when it's been running. And those usually don't come off as easy. I found a product through cleaning windows for the last few years that seems to work really well. It's a non-toxic, it's eco-friendly, and it's biodegradable. And it's a product from BioClean, just a hard water stain remover, and it works really good. It's kind of like, it's got the thickness of a kind of like toothpaste, and really easy to use, really works well. And I usually pick this up at Detroit Sponge. I'll put a link to that as well if you want to pick some up. I don't remember what I paid for it, but a bottle just like this goes a long ways for you. And it doesn't really take much, so I'm just going to kind of show you this, how I do it. Should be able to see that, I think. Towel there, and you just start working it in, and it's kind of like a buffing agent. All you really want to do, just kind of circular motion, running over. And again, it's going to kind of sound gritty. It's got a little bit of a grit. Again, kind of like toothpaste in my hand there, so you can see. And it doesn't take long to work at all. So, and I just kind of come down here. There's a couple lines down here where maybe the sand or lower water level was, and down one. And just kind of polishing it out. Alright, so my video actually cut out on me. I started a second coat here after I did the first one. It's already made a whole lot of difference. I'm going to keep kind of just buffing this out, and usually after the first time it's going to look pretty dang good, but you know, for the sake of effort here, I'm going to try it, get a little bit better. And once you're done with the hard water stain remover, what I do is just kind of go back after I've buffed it out real good. I just go through and spray it down with the glass cleaner again. Usually change out towels, and then I'll just kind of come back in, clean all that off there. There you have it. A whole lot better than it was. So yeah, I don't know if you can tell much. It is a lot better than it was. You don't have those lines. It's not perfect, but if you compare, you know, this, if I can get that to focus, there we go, to this side now, it's a big difference. So still probably not show tank, but I'm not really here to build show tanks. I'm here to have fun. And I've got a cool little idea for this 20. I'm going to do some plants in there. I've never really tried a plant tank. Played around with some plants a little here and there, but never had much luck. So I'm going to give that a go. If 20-gallon plant tanks, I got some cool fish ideas I think I'm going to put in there. If you want to see what that's all about and follow that build, check back in, hit subscribe, and we'll see you next time.